Good afternoon, guys. It's Nick Dunks. I'm joined by my partner Ian Imber. How you
Morning,
doing?
everyone.
This is our prediction show. I won last week, didn't I, Ian?
Yeah, I'm going to keep the score slightly different this year. I'm going to keep it on a points basis, so you're 8-3 ahead.
Oh, I like that. All right, as I went first last weekend, we're going to start with you this week then.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start with Division 1. You've thrown me now. Okay. So it's going to be Derby against Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Derby managed by Etienne. 1 point so far this season. He's got no injuries or suspensions. Been very busy in the transfer market with 12 transfers in, but only one over 90, and that was Aspas, who's a 91. Everybody else is below, and I think he's going to have a big struggle on his hands. But he's playing tomorrow night against Roach's Huddersfield, who had such a good season last season, but he started with 4 defeats, which is, I think, it's probably the most surprising thing in the whole of the game world. He's lost to Cardiff, West Ham, Celtic. It's not as though he's played any of the top clubs. Well, he's played one of them, which was Arsenal, but they're all teams you think he would have beaten. He's got Semedo and Robin injured, and Caja. He's brought in Caja, Adamaric, Shaka, and Manolas, all 90-plus players. And I think he'll get his first victory tomorrow night, and I think he'll win 2-0.
Yeah. Right. Well, like you say, Etienne's took over Mark Schutt's Derby. It's a tough gig for him. And Ant's, like you say, he's been a bit quiet lately. Obviously, he's got health concerns. I hope you're well, Ant, by the way.
Yeah, likewise.
He's got Robin out tomorrow as well. A big loss for him, that. I think his slump might continue. I'm going to go Derby to snatch 3 points, 1-0.
Wow. Okay. That's a big shout.
It is,
okay.
Mate.
So into Division 2 with a promoted club and a relegated club, Southend against Palace. Southend are in 4th, Palace are in 2nd. I got beat last week by Southend 2-0. They've bought 11 players this season, as managed by Glenn. 3 91s and 3 90s amongst those 11 he bought. So, he's got one of the stronger sides in the division. So not surprising I got beat. And he's got no injuries or suspensions. Palace, who came down last season, you would expect them to be up there this season, trying to get back into the first division, managed by Richard Rushworth. 3 wins and a draw so far. No injuries or suspensions. No big buys. He bought Mercado as an 87 and the boy at Huddersfield, Moy, that's an 86. I think Southend have also won 3 and drawn 1, so they're both on 10 points. I think Southend are going to win this. I think they've got the stronger squad, and I make it 2-1 to Southend.
Yeah. I've been looking at this. This is the match of the day in the division for me. It's quite an exciting game. I'll pay to watch this one. Like you say, Richard come down, Glenn's gone up, but you wouldn't think that if you looked at the teams. Glenn does what he does. He goes in, buys old and buys high rated, but he manages clubs well doing it. So I think it's going to be a bad day at the office for Richard tomorrow, and I've gone Southend 3, Palace 1.
Okay. I'm amazed he manages to find these old high rated, because I can't find any. Okay.
Sure.
So into your division with Division 3, and I've gone for Peterborough, who are 3rd, against Hearts, who are 4th. A nice top of the table clash. Del Bond's in charge at Peterborough. No injuries or suspensions. 3 wins and a draw so far this season. And he's bought some good players. Carlos Backer in particular, 89 rated, and Montero and Clavan, both 87s. Hearts also with 3 wins and a draw, managed by Anthony Ramatar. No injuries or suspensions. He's bought Gradle 87 and Mohammedi 85. I think Peterborough are probably the shock team up there this season after their narrow escape last season. Yeah. And I think they're surprising a lot of people. And they've got a strong squad and he's bought well. And I think they're going to win this one 2-0.
Right, okay. Like you say, both got off to great starts. Dell deserves a lot of credit, like you say, after last season, because I thought he was down. He has bought well. And Anthony, I know Anthony very well, and I respect him highly as a manager. I think he's very good. It was really tough for me. I nearly went for a draw, but somehow I think Anthony's going to win this one 2-0. I've gone for a Hearts 2-0 win.
Wow, polar opposites.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. And then we come to your game, Hibs against Derry. You're in 13th, 4 points, which I think you'll probably be a bit disappointed with.
Yeah.
No injuries or suspensions, and you bought Press as an 85 rated. Against Derry, I think they're in 10th. I think a big shock that they're doing quite so well, because for such a little club, managed by Martin Walters, you're our compatriot on Palms. So it's a real needle match for this one for you both. He's got Maeta suspended, and he's bought Ansaldi an 88 and Gonor an 88 and 387. So he's been really busy. I really would have liked to have sat on the fence and not offended either of you. But I'm going to go for a Derry win, and I think he's going to beat you 2-1.
Yeah, good shout, mate. Today I've got my first rise in Argentina today. I've got 8 coming, and that's what I've been waiting for. If Argentina hadn't come, I'd have been in serious trouble, and it's come at the right time for me. So in the next 2 weeks, watch this space for transfers. Like I said, that was always my plan.
So what did you get today, Nick?
I got 78, got to 83, so he rose 1.4 million today.
Oh, that's a nice rise.
Yeah, but straight on the market, mate, because you don't improve the team at all. You stay depth. So yeah, this game might be a bit too early for me, but I've got to back myself. You know, I'm a manager. I have to back myself, and I've gone for a 1-0 win tomorrow for myself.
Okay. Well, I wish you both a lot of luck.
Cheers. I've got to praise Mark for his work. That's a sterling job he's doing to get Derry in 10th. I think brilliant.
Excellent with the money they've got and the gates they get. Yeah. Okay, so now down into Division 4, and again, I think one of the surprise teams. We've got Dundee United at home to Wrexham. Dundee United, managed by Vaj Pap, they're in 10th. Wrexham, managed by Pablo, who are in 1st. Terrible season last season for Wrexham. I think they were one of the bottom few clubs. I'm not quite sure exactly where they finished, but I know they were down at the bottom for most of the season. And to be up at the top with 4 straight wins is nothing short of a miracle. He's obviously done a very, very good job there. Dundee have won 2 and lost 2. They've bought Font an 85 and a couple of 83s. No injuries or suspensions. And Dundee United have got a very, very low average age squad of 23. So that's impressive, and it bodes well for future seasons, I'm sure. Pablo's got Jagielka injured. He's an 86, and he's got Buffel suspended, which is an 83. So I'm sure both of those will be missed. And he's recently bought in Davis, who's an 86. I think they're going to keep on with their winning run, and I make it a 2-0 win for Wrexham.
Yeah. Decent shout at that. 2 managers I respect very much. Vaj, gentleman, and Pablo, a gentleman as well. It's great to see them doing quite well in the league. It was a tough one for me. With them 2 injuries, just even the score a little bit. Vaj won his last 2. Full 100% record for Pablo. That's fantastic. Well done so far. But I've gone for a 1-1 draw in this one tomorrow night.
Okay. All right. So over to you then.
Yeah. Well, this is probably the pick of the week. Ties. I'm going to go straight at it. We've got Arsenal United to open up. So you've got Mick, 100%. Brilliant start to the season. Well done, Mick. You got Dan. Great start to the season, and then last week he stuttered a little bit. They're both full strength. Not much to pick between the sides, to be fair. I think the pressure's on Dan a bit to get something out of this one. I think he will, but I've gone for a very high scoring 3-3 draw.
Oh wow! Okay, Dan's just posted a nice video, so it was nice to see him and hear his thoughts. But I think Mick's team are too strong for United, and I've made it 2-1 win for Arsenal. As much as that pains me.
Right, another big game I thought in Division 2 tomorrow is Swansea, Daniel Hughes versus Borough, Greg Billington. I like both sides, to be fair. I like the way they're made up. I think both will be challenging at the end of the season for promotion. Daniel's got a bit of momentum at the moment. Greg lost his last one. I'm gone for a Swansea win tomorrow, 2-1.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go along with your prediction, and I think Swansea are going to win this 2-0.
Okay, mate. So we go on then to your game, mate. So we've got Paul Ashworth, Bristol City, in 15th, Ian. You're in 17th, mate. 1 win out of 3. Bristol just 1-1 as well. But Bristol got 2 huge players missing tomorrow, almost identical by name, Gomez and Gomez. That's a huge loss for them, I think. And I can see you taking away the spoils tomorrow, Ian. I've got you to win 2-1. Okay.
I'm not quite as confident as you, and I'll be very, very happy with a point. So I've got it as a 0-0 draw.
Okay, mate.
Having had 16 draws last season, I haven't had a draw yet.
Well, you due one then, but definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Right, so move on to my division now, Division 3. This is an intriguing clash a bit lower down. You got Gino, Sheffield Wednesday. They're not flying yet, but I think they're close. They're close. They're going to find some form soon. You got Shrewsbury Ash right at the bottom. So Ash is desperate for anything, really. I think at the minute things haven't gone well for him. I'm not sure whether Gino's going to do it tomorrow, though, and it's hard to call, and I've sat on the fence. 1-1. I'll pick this one.
Okay. I've looked at Gino's squad. He hasn't made any purchases yet this season, which surprises me. I don't quite know what he does with his money. Maybe he's taking it home with him. But I think Ash is amazing. He's forever on the news feeds and posting. He does a brilliant job, but I can't see him beating Sheffield Wednesday, and I think Wednesday are going to win 2-0. Okay,
mate. My last game then is in Division 4, and I've gone this week. I've picked Scunthorpe, managed by La Revolution. They're in 19th place, no wins yet this season. And then you got Rotherham Warren. We know about Warren's struggles last year with his experiment. This time, I think he's shown the game world what he's really about, and what we all know he's about. Rotherham are 3 wins this season. I can see Le Rev's situation not improving tomorrow, unfortunately. I've gone for a 3-1 Rotherham win.
Okay. Scunthorpe, 19th, no points. Really surprised. And best player they bought was Vukovic, 82. Whereas Rotherham player they bought in is Sionek, and 85. But I'm going to sit on the fence for this one. I think Scunthorpe might get their first point, and I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Brilliant stuff, mate.
Sorry, Nick, I missed what you said.
Oh, sorry. What did I went 3-1, mate. 3-1, 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Right, lads. That wraps up this week. Me and Ian will be back again next week. I want to wish everyone good luck. Is there anything you want to add in before I go?
No, just good luck to everybody, and hope you all get the results you're seeking.
Top man, Ian. Have a great weekend, mate. Thanks for your time.
And you, mate. No problem.
Cheers.